Monster Energy Drink is the #1 energy drink in North America. Here in Canada, the team is almost 150 people across the country. So they were faced with a problem when trying to get on the same page for their 2026 vision. How do we get the whole team from across the country to a single place, keep them engaged, and not lose their connection to the market when they're so busy every day? They didn't want to fly everyone into Toronto, have them freeze in a ballroom in a hotel, and then at the same time be missing out on work, but have to waste a few days flying back and forth. That might not have been the best connectivity solution for this. So the plan was to host a live stream, something that would be fun and engaging and keep people entertained, but at the same time give them information that's going to set them up for success in the new year, whilst introducing them to talent and team members that they might not know. And when I say talent, I mean really cool sports people that are ambassadors of their brand. So the problem was how to create an engaging show that could be live broadcast for a couple of days to update everybody across Canada internally at Monster Energy Drink Canada and give them a fun experience. Not only is that a problem in terms of planning out the content, but planning out the infrastructure for delivering that content. So they came to StartWell and they said, how do we do this? Are we able to make it work? And it was a great experience for us because we were able to use our studio capacity to do something magical. For 2 days, we broadcasted 4 hours consecutively with no stops from 3 sets that were set up in a single studio. What this gave us was a lot of creative potential for interpreting their need for content. We had a direct-to-camera set, like I'm talking to you through right now. We had a one-on-one set with armchairs, where we had really the furniture flex from 2 people, one-on-one, to being 4 people in conversation. So there was enough space to play with set changes through the 2 days and give them a lot of variety on camera, where you could have someone in an armchair presenting a slide deck and giving people information at home, and at the same time being able to dialogue on content, whether that's referred to on the screen or just people talking. The third set was a roundtable set that was totally podcast style, very YouTuber, and in each of these sets, we worked with the team to introduce M-clause and branding elements into the sets. So it felt very Monster. For 2 days, they had over 100 people dialed in, totally engaged with the content. It was a massive success because everyone was able to see the same thing. Everyone was able to engage with the content because it was fun. The set changes kept it fresh, and the fact that we didn't infrastructurally need to have the Monster team who were on site moving very far between the sets to get onto their queue times meant that it was really casual for them to be able to produce the live stream. So everyone who was on site wasn't stressed to be in front of the camera. Adding to that, underneath our studio where we had built out these 3 sets, we had a whole area allocated as a green room and team room where people were doing work, previewing the stream, or watching actually as a watch party just downstairs. So as people were coming off camera, they would go there, everyone was laughing, having a great time, and none of that noise came on camera because we have the separation of floors between our studio floor and our green room floor. And at the same time, they had enough space in this suite, which is 3,000 square feet, to be able to bring catering in and share meals and build an experience that was in real life for the people that were participating in producing the stream. All in all, a massive success. No one needed to fly across the country, no one needed to feel disengaged at the same time, and everyone was able to dial into a stream that was both engaging and entertaining, as well as informative. Plus, the best thing is it was recorded in high definition, so for anyone to replay stats or data and review it again, they've got a wealth of content to dig through.
My name is John Botno. I'm Vice President, General Manager for the Monster Energy Canada business. I will tell you the logistics of this setup worked famously for the team. Everyone was chill and relaxed, which I think is huge. It wasn't this, oh my God, I gotta go present, I'm up next, or there was this kind of, as people came down, people were cheering, which was pretty cool, supporting each other going up. So I loved just the casualness of the conversation. I think the set, how the set looked to people, we had multiple comments saying like, that is super cool. And I think changing it up, making it a huge deal, right? So you're wearing wasn't the same main stage the whole time. It was, you moved to here, then you had videos. I think all of that 100% is played a role into the feedback from this group is going to be 10 out of 10. Let's do it again. We just met you guys, and I'm not saying it just because I'm on camera. I actually sent a note to my wife last night saying, this is super cool. And I think what you've done is you've provided an opportunity. Rich and I talked about, we get to see our people in action, and it was like, they killed it, right? Like that, as a leader, that's what you need. And I think that's the plug for you guys.